Far across the universe, in another solar system, near the great central sun, zillions of miles from planet Earth, is a planet called Zingar. Planet Zingar, a place full of love, happiness and serenity. The people of Zingar are in tune with the vibrations of their natural environment, at peace with themselves and each other. But even in a world like this, some curious light beings long to travel to faraway places, just to see who's out there. Starchild is one of these adventurers. She likes to dance and sing among the stars, talk to the trees, slide down the waterfalls, and swing on rainbows. She also loves to journey by taking off into the night skies, where she flies freely through space, across the universe and into other dimensions. Her father, Wizard Obsidian, a wise wizard and the ruler of Zingar. Not that the planet needs a ruler, as the Zingarians emanate love and light and are at peace with themselves and each other. The Star Children stand and begin to sing along with Wizard Obsidian. Starchild watches, admiring her father and the children. Obsidian's face lights up as he sees Starchild. She rushes over to him and he embraces her. Starchild soars into the evening skies, traveling through space. Suddenly, she finds herself caught in a spiraling vortex, which takes her to another solar system. All she can hear are distant whisperings. The whispers become louder, and she hears cries for help. They become too overwhelming for Starchild. Suddenly, the whisper cease, and all that can be heard is calm serenity as she flies towards the blue planet we call Earth. She lands on Earth, on the small island of Malta. Wearily she closes her eyes and she settles on a rock. She places a protective golden orb of energy around her and falls into a deep sleep. She stops as she hears a rustling in the trees. A rock next to her starts moving, and then she sees the shape of a face coming out of the rocks. It is Mother Earth, whose name is Gaia. On the other side of the island, on a sandy beach, a young girl by the name of Indigo is sunbathing and reading a book. She looks along the beach and sees a girl walking towards her, carrying a beach mat and a basket. The girl stops and places her mat on the floor and starts to do some yoga. Watching her from a distance, Indigo is drawn to her free-spirited ways. Starchild awakes to a new day on planet Earth. She goes off for a walk and picks an apple from a tree, which she hungrily bites into. Then she hears singing and laughter. It's Indigo and Seraphina praising Mother Earth. Back on planet Zingar, Starchild's father is very worried. Starchild has not returned, so he begins to search for her. He went first to planet Riazilla, where his daughter's friends, the Warriors of the Rainbow, lived. Their leader is Wild Spiritu, who is training his warriors. Wizard Obsidian then goes to visit the Golden Healer who lives on Planet Light. Planet Light is a magical place with pink fluffy clouds, blue crystal lakes and cascading waterfalls. The beings who live there are called the Crystallites, and each has a magical healing power. The Golden Healer gives each Crystallite a tiny scroll containing ancient wisdom. They must deliver these to the people of planet Earth. The Crystallites land on Mother Earth and give a tiny scroll to each of the people. In another galaxy is a planet called Zodosk, a dark metallic body with boiling seas and a red moon. There are no animals or plants on Zodosk, and the beings live below the planet's surface because outside the atmosphere is thick and poisonous. The ruler of Zodosk is Wizard Onyx, who lives in his dark castle and keeps control of his people. There is a great unrest on the planet, as the people are miserable, trapped and angry living this way. Planet Zodosk was not always like this. Once it had been a beautiful and peaceful planet with happy people living in harmony. A terrible tragedy occurred when they were attacked by wicked sorcerers from another dimension, who captured Wizard Onyx's beloved wife, the goddess of love and light. Since that day, Onyx's heart had become like stone. After such a long journey of travelling through 2 galaxies, Prince Ricochet and General Manisha finally reach their destination, planet Earth. Ricochet was deeply moved and touched by Ethel. She was such a kind soul, with nothing but love for all. Ricochet decides he needs some time to think again about destroying Earth. He goes off into the wilderness to think. Entering the Earth's planetary system is a floating rainbow-coloured cloud called Cloud 9. On board are the Mandalas, the keepers of the cloud. Also on board are the goddesses of purity and harmony, and Bong and Dong, the brother aliens. Today, they are all celebrating the ceremony of completeness for Starchild's brother, Sataria, and his beloved Princess Rainkiss. General Manisha is on board the ship. He looks out and sees Starchild and Ricochet together. The computer screen flashes on and Wizard Onyx appears. All is well on planet Earth. Even Mother Earth smiles, with music to save the world. Meanwhile, Wizard Onyx is approaching Earth. All the planet's positive waves of energy beam a strong light, which reaches his spaceship and blasts it into the darkness of space. Planet Amaranth, a beautiful planet where the goddess of love and light lives. Wizard Onyx's spaceship spirals into a vortex and lands on planet Amaranth. He comes out of the wreckage and sees a bright light and a figure coming towards him. Wizard Onyx and the goddess of love and light are reunited in their love. They return to Zodosk, where they both rule in peace and harmony. Starchild and Ricochet remain on Mother Earth to help her people care for her.